Welcome to The Sound, KQAL FM's weekly behind-the-scenes look at Minnesota-made music. From writing and recording to distribution and promotion, The Sound is your source for new releases and exclusive interviews from Minnesota artists. Support for The Sound is made possible by a grant from the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. Rolling. Tonight on The Sound, we check out the Shackletons with their EP, Second Attempt. The band discusses Mid Wes Music Fest, shows with the Posies, the Turf Club, Bigfoot, and even the Loch Ness Monster. So stick around. I'm Bill Stoneberg, and this is the Shackletons with Second Attempt on The Sound.
I live happy and boring. It's just you and me and Genevieve. You're the kite and she's the key. And I'm the fool who's trying to fly this thing. I do my best impression of someone who has something soothing to say. Hey, I promise everything will be okay. I drive us out to Rosedale Mall just to prove there's nothing to do. We both take turns picking songs and then we cruise. Oh yeah, northbound we cruise. You and me, Genevieve. You're the kite and she's the key. And I'm the fool who's trying to fly this thing. 'Cause you and her wrote paper birds unfolded once now. Please to hell my fat fingers. I'm trying to make this work. We drive on gliding through the night. She sings along with every word. To paradise by dashboard lights from end to start. Even the baseball part. You and me, Genevieve. You're the kite and she's the key. And I'm the fool who's trying to fly this.
I'm here with the Shackletons. We're here at Mid Wes Music Fest down at Ed's No Name Bar. And how are you guys doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing peachy. How are you?
Great.
I'm gonna go with the same answer. Doing great.
Cool. Well, it's nice to meet you guys. You want to go around and introduce yourselves, let us know what you play?
My name is Colin. I sing and play guitar, or so they tell me, in the Shackletons. My name's Cameron. I play bass. Do like them backups and stuff. Yeah.
My name is Evan, and I am the drumster for the Shackletons.
Awesome. Cool. Well, it's nice to meet you guys. So you've got a new single out, Happy Boring Life. So can we expect like a full length here in the near future, or?
In the near future, I don't know if we have any, like, we're kind of working on a plan. We've kind of been working backwards. We just kind of wanted to put some songs out into the world, and now we're starting to collect, and we're gonna
Next goal for sure.
It's the next thing to happen, if that makes sense, but that's not very concrete, I'm afraid.
So maybe we'll hear a few songs trickle out here and there?
I hope so. Yeah, I definitely hope so. I don't know what's coming in the next couple months, but I really do hope.
Right. Well, in the next couple months, I mean, you're, let's see, July at the Turf Club, you're playing with the Posies. That's pretty cool. How does that feel?
That feels good. Well, we've kind of had a little bit of a kind of talking conversational relationship with like Ken Stringfellow, because they often come to town, just him and John, as a duo, and they'll play like churches or art spaces for like 50 people or something, and like that's like the most of the stuff they're doing. They usually don't tour around with their full band, so I was super excited when we could work out playing with the full band, especially at Turf Club, which is excellent as well. And Ryan and Pony are also on the bill, and Ryan from Melismatics and Soul Asylum, and he's and Pony too. They're both pretty punk rock. Yeah.
It's hard to see that you can see I can't see through the wool that I knit over both eyes. Well, we don't even have to try or even act like we wanted to try. I am 60% sure that it was not me who locked the door that I am trying to get through. So I am standing in the hallway, hoping somebody will come get me soon. No, this is not the way I thought a night would end. Friend of a friend, till we meet again. I hope I live a happy and boring life. I hope I live a happy and boring life. I got the last part down and I bought some time to make it right. I hope I live happy and boring. Well, the posters in our headspace, they are feeling. Some are taped and some are tacked and some are glued. But no one's ever really over you, so you never really noticed, did you? And I never even came around to the place that you bought us at the bottom of this lake. So I am dreaming of the surface while you dream of investments in real estate. I hope I live a happy and boring life. I hope I live a happy and boring life. I got the last part down and I bought some time to make it right. I hope I live a happy and boring life. 'Cause no, this is not the way I thought a night would end. Friend of a friend, till we meet again. I hope I live a happy and boring life. She storms outside, sits on the curb, lights up a cigarette in an attempt to calm her nerves. And a curse in my lungs in the ass, but got 'cause I wanna bum one from her and ask if she's okay. What does it matter, thick or thin? You give her out, she'll find a way to break through it. And I'm laying low 'cause she's generating a buzz like I ain't seen cicadas in 17 years. And I could be me, I could be me, I could be me, I could be me. But lately, it's easier not to be what you feel will get us off the welcome screen. I can be me and you and me both, 'cause I know how hard it is to let go. Only ever seen her in hooded coats. Why she showed up that day in a sundress, no one knows. And she turns and she says, "Why'd you leave me on red?" I said, "Red's my favorite color, babe. What's yours?" And I could be me, I could be me, I could
You guys did a jam in the van session?
Yeah.
Now, I've always wondered about those, like, was it cramped? How was it?
It was cramped, but like at this point they've done well enough for themselves, which is good. This is not a complaint. That's more of a glorified Winnebago than it is a van. It's a pretty big vehicle, like 4 of us. Yeah, it's a bus. And so it's still cramped though, you know what I mean? You can't move around too much, and Yeah, I don't think it was like a cargo van or nothing, though. I kind of was wishing it was, so we had to like sardine ourselves in there.
Do you have any like fun or interesting stories from the road?
Oh, wow. Okay, like I don't know if we have any like really good stories because we play it safe, you know what I mean? Like the mundane stories are pretty fun. When we're going down to South by, me, Evan, and our friend Christian who was playing guitar with us, we had to drive down through that super cyclone or whatever it is. I don't remember what it was called. It was some giant storm, wind like crazy. And we hit the worst part of it when we went into Missouri, and Missouri has really bad roads. Sorry, Missouri. So that's not like a fun, crazy story, but like dodging potholes and like 60 miles per hour, man, that's like as crazy as I want, you know what I mean? Like that's already too much.
Well, I think the last time we were asked this question, it was me and Evan. We were at Jam in the Van. We were doing this special, and they're like, it was some question like, what's like the weirdest place you've eaten at? Like, tell us some crazy stories about the road. And Evan and I were both kind of staring at each other, like blank staring. I had a few drinks that day, and I pointed at a bowl of Cliff Bars, and I was like, I just eat those. That's all I eat. And so I started talking about Cliff Bars. Apparently it's got back to Cliff Bar, and they want to see this video to maybe give me a sponsorship. So that's probably the craziest thing that's happened to me. It's not wild, but it's I like Cliff Bars.
I would say the craziest thing is watching the progression of Cameron trying to get a Cliff Bar sponsorship.
It's gonna happen. It started off as a joke. And we were like, why is he like spamming Cliff Bars so much? And he wasn't trying for a sponsorship. He just didn't know what to do anymore. But like, and we were all like, what the hell are you doing? Like, but then it got back to Cliff Bars, so I guess like.
They know who we are now. Yeah, they know who we are. Cliff knows us. So, I don't know.
Across my brow as I realize what's going down. Then you see me smiling uneasy behind the wheel of your mother's truck. I spent all night running cigarettes, 2 bridesmaids swimming in dresses, and all that I got out of this mess is I found where my wits end is. Say it loud, won't say it proud. Go anywhere with you except St. Cloud. Then you tell me that I'm barbed wire and you're Steve McQueen on a motorbike. Raise a glass for St. Viviana, 'cause I think we're both gonna need her. I had the Pogues in my headphones in the backseat on my way home. Dirty old town rattled my skull, wishing that last night was more dull. And it's unfair how it ended, and then it started again, then ended. And it's no use being offended on a situation so complicated. Last night feels an unkept hair. It's hard not to go back and stop and stare. Then you tell me that I'm barbed wire and you're Steve McQueen on a motorbike. Raise a glass for St. Viviana, 'cause I think we're both gonna need her. Is there anything I can do to make this night more smooth for you? Got turned away at the door, 'cause the X is on your hands from the night
Right. Okay, so how about this? You know, this year's the 10th annual Mid Wes Music Fest. The mascot is Billy Bigfoot.
Hell yeah.
Does Bigfoot exist?
Yes. Yes.
I'm more of a fan of the Loch Ness Monster. And I honestly believe that the Loch Ness Monster exists, and it's just hiding. We're going to find Nessie.
I just saw this article, Cam, that says in Lake Loch Ness there is not enough fish or food to like feed a monster.
Yeah, but that's just that's
Now Bigfoot, on the other hand,
I feel like in today's world we can disregard science, Evan. We can just
we're really threshold. We're ignoring science is now like the status quo. We can do that now. We've learned that it's allowed. Just go, I know the scientist said that, but that's not what I think. And so with that logic, I know we're talking about Sasquatch, but they both exist. They both exist.
Still considers himself a Roman, and he's out hitting the bars again. He claims that he can't have gluten, but his beer counts around 10. And I try not to question when it comes to making new friends. But that's the fourth person to storm out since the evening began. He's sporting a souvenir jacket that says Kyoto on the back. The furthest he's ever been from home was a layover in Spokane. And I try not to question when it comes to making new friends. But he's preaching about OK computer again. He's got a souvenir jacket. He's got a souvenir. Another souvenir jacket. I try not to question when it comes to making new friends. But he doesn't know Justin Vernon, he only once met him.
So new album in the works, hopefully, sometime soon. Any plans for a tour coming up, or?
We're talking with some venues right now for some like out of town regional stuff, but we're mostly, me and Evan are students, and so
no set big tour or anything, but we got a lot of one-offs. We got a lot of shows around the cities. We're playing.
Cool.
We're playing.
You can catch us.
So where's the best place to find out about your shows and stuff?
Facebook, Instagram. We're getting a new shiny new website soon. So eventually, that one. I'll fill you in on that later. I don't think you. Oh, he knows about it. All right, cool. I thought I just dropped a bombshell. So, just Facebook, Instagram. Our Twitter's a ghost town. We're not.
I'm building it. I'm building the Twitter.
It's a ghost town with a post office.
We get like 2 hearts on Twitter, but everything else is like all the other platforms do well. People just
hearts. See, that's how much we know about Twitter.
Is it hearts?
No, it's not hearts.
That's Instagram.
Yeah, but I think it's just called likes.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I went to school for this. I took classes on social media, and I look at it and I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
It evolves pretty quickly.
Yeah. What a degree that was.
So check out Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, and we can figure out where you guys are playing.
No offense to UND, right? I'm not bagging on UND, but I almost feel like going to UND to learn about social media and pop culture would be like going to NYU to learn agriculture.
Well, I'm here with the Shackletons. We're down at Ed's No Name Bar. They're about to play, and it's Mid Wes Music Fest. Thanks so much for being on the show tonight, guys.
Having us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
is out, I'm treading water again. 1,000 miles east of where the horizon line met its end. Half a country from where ukulele girls played the same songs over and over, voices flatter than Winnipeg. Why can't they all be Minnesota girls? I'm sorry, Brian Wilson, but you were wrong. Why can't they all be Minnesota girls? I'm sorry, Brian Wilson, but you were wrong. It's now 30 below, and I can't feel my toes. Damn, it's great to be home. No longer fitting your trendy life in NYC, but that's okay, I'm kicking it with my friends at the 7th Street entry. Why can't they all be Minnesota girls? I'm sorry, Brian Wilson, but you were wrong. It's now 30 below, and I can't feel my toes. Damn, it's great to be home.
Thanks again to the Shackletons for joining us tonight on The Sound. For more information about the band, go to theshackletonsband.com. For more deep dives into local and regional music, tune into The Sound every Wednesday night at 6 right here on 89.5 KQAL. I'm Bill Stoneberg, and you've just heard from the Shackletons with their EP, Second Attempt, on The Sound. Thanks for listening to The Sound. The Sound is produced by KQAL FM on the campus of Winona State University. Visit us online at kqal.org. Theme music for The Sound provided by Mike Terrell of Fires of Denmark.